Hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about carbohydrates. I don't think there's ever been a more ridiculous thing out there than a low carb diet. Carbohydrates are the primary source of fuel that our body uses for energy and for the functioning of our brains. It's important to know how carbohydrates function in our body. First of all, carbohydrates are made of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. When we eat food, our body converts carbohydrates into glucose, using it for energy, and the rest is stored in our body as glycogen. There are two types of carbohydrates. There's the simple carbohydrates and the complex carbohydrates. The simple carbohydrates are the bad carbohydrates, and these are the carbohydrates that we don't want. These ones will be made up mostly of empty calories, and they will be very deficient in vital nutrients that our organism needs. These are mostly composed of sugar, which creates rapid rises into our body, which makes us have these sugar highs, and then we have the crashes in the end. This just makes us feel more hungry and more tired as well. These carbohydrates can be very addictive, and it's one of the reasons why a lot of people gain weight and the body can't digest or absorb them properly as well. Some examples are white flour, white sugar, all types of sodas, soft drinks, white pastas, cereals with added grains. Most of the time, these are not whole grain cereals, so it's important to check the labels. A lot of muffins and bread, desserts will be made of simple carbohydrates, and of course you can totally find healthier options made up of complex carbohydrates, but it's really important to check the nutritional facts. It's important to see how your body feels when you eat these types of carbohydrates. Most of the time you will get these sugar highs or even mood swings, so you will feel like ecstatically and happy, and then you'll have a crash. On the other side, there's complex carbohydrates, which will give us a stable amount of energy due to the high content of fiber in them. Some examples of these good carbohydrates are corn, all types of starchy vegetables like potatoes and sweet potatoes, and all types of yams. Look at this. This is real food, you guys. More potatoes, also beans, lentils, quinoa, brown rice. There's even whole grain flours, so if you still want to do like your favorite baked goods, you can do it. Just make sure that it says a whole grain. That will mean that it's a complex carbohydrate. Also rolled oats, and the most perfect carbohydrate on earth and the most perfect food for humans on the planet is fruit. High in water, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and your body is gonna digest it effortlessly. A lot of people don't consume a lot of fruit because they think it's too much sugar, but due to the fiber inside the fruit, this will provide gradual, stable energy, and it won't give you the highs and the crashes. So for most of our lives, we learned that in our plate, we needed some type of protein, some type of carbohydrate, and veggies. And we've eaten for single food groups. We eat the meat for protein and the carbohydrates for carbohydrates. The reality is all of these complex carbohydrates contain a variety of nutrients. So you can be sure to find the protein that you need in these carbohydrates. I think it's time for us to take away the mentality of eating for single food groups and eating foods for a complete source of nutrients. If you're eating a variety of fruits and vegetables, of legumes, of grains, you will get all of the essential minerals and nutrients that your body needs. A plant-based diet will have all of the vitamins with exception of vitamin B12, which can be hard to get, and that you can supplement. For years and generations, our ancestors thrived on these foods. And so I think it's time for us to go back to the source, because over time, food has been just made into a product that is not even food anymore. It's just chemicals and powders made in a laboratory. So I really invite you to just look a little bit more into carbohydrates. If you're following a plant-based diet, or even if you're not, just be conscious of what you're putting into your body. And you can also make your favorite things and eat delicious by just substituting the type of carbohydrate that you eat, okay? I hope that you liked this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions or if you have any tips or how you have felt following a high carb diet. I've been following a mostly raw vegan diet for 3.5 years now, and I feel amazing. It's a high carb diet. I recently started adding a little bit more fat, but it's still very high in carbohydrates. I feel better than ever before. My mind is clear. I have lots of energy, I can exercise, and honestly, I just enjoy life more. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and like my video if you liked it, and share it. Please share it with your friends, with your family. And also, I leave you all of my social media, and I will see you on the next video, okay? Bye!